today I'll be showing you guys how to make Cendol coconut jello. This jello base, I already showed you guys how to make it in a past video through the tricolor tapioca pearl coconut jello. I have that video in my channel if you guys want to check it out. I'll put the link down below if you also want to see the full video. But today, instead of using tapioca pearls, I'm gonna make 3 different color Cendols today and add it into the jello. This jello is super versatile because you can add in fresh fruit, you can add in coconut meat, other toppings that you enjoy, especially in navang. And the extra Cendol that you have left over through this recipe, you guys can definitely use it to make navang. And I have a full video of how to make navang also in my channel if you guys want to check it out. But yeah, this jello recipe, it's gonna have 2 layers of jello. One is the coconut water base jello, and then the top layer is gonna have a thin layer of coconut milk jello on the top. So yeah, let's go make this Cendol coconut jello. Hope you guys enjoy this video and try it out yourself. And happy summer. Let's go make some jello. Let's go. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna make is the Cendol. So Cendol here, I'm making half of the batch of my recipe that I have made before. So if you guys want to see the full recipe, I'll put the link down below and also up here for you guys to take a look at. But here I have about 6 ounces of the packet, the steamed rice pork packet here. So to this, I'm gonna add in some tapioca starch here. I'm gonna add in like a pinch of salt. And then to this, I'm gonna add in 5 cups of water. I'm going to mix it up and break apart the starches. Alright, so this is done. Now we're going to separate this into 3 different bowls because I'm going to dye them 3 different colors. But if you guys want, you can just do 1 color, you can do 2 or 4 or 5, however much you guys like. But we're going to divide this into 3 different colors. So I'm going to take this and separate them out. Alright, so I have 3 bowls here. I'm going to add in about 1.5 cups for each bowl. Alright, so I divide this into 3 parts. Each of these bowls contain about 2 cups of the mix here of the Cendol base, so roughly 2 cups. And then now we're going to add in some food coloring. Alright, so the first one I'm going to dye is with pandan flavor. So I'm just going to use the pandan extract flavoring here. If you guys want, you guys can blend in fresh pandan leaves, but I'm just going to go the easy route and use the pandan flavoring here. And then here I have some yellow food coloring. If you guys want, you guys can try using turmeric to give it more natural food color, but I'm just going to use the yellow food coloring here. 6 drops. Yellow one. And in here I have some beet juice. This is beet root that I have grated and put it through a sieve and then just press it down to release the beautiful juice colors. As you can see here, the juice has been released here, and I'm going to use this for the red food coloring because it's a beautiful fuchsia color and I love it. I'm going to add in about 2 tablespoons of this. Alright, so now we're going to cook the Cendol. The first one we're going to make is the green one. So the green one, I have a pan here. I'm going to go ahead and pour in the batter. Turn on the heat to medium. And then we're going to keep whisking this until it becomes a nice thick consistency. But do not overcook this, or else it's not going to come out nice and pretty through the Cendol presser. So you just want to cook it until it comes nice and thick. So just keep whisking this. Alright, it's becoming really thick. See how it's thickening up? Okay, at this point, I'm going to turn off the heat and just let the excess heat cook it off. And we're all set. We're going to put this, transfer it into the Cendol press, and we'll press it through some ice water. So I have a bowl here with ice and water. I'm going to leave that there, and then we're going to press the Cendol down into the ice water. So here's my Cendol press here. We're going to add in the batter in. Go ahead and top on top. Press it down. Oh yeah. Alright, so next one I'm going to make is the beautiful pink fuchsia one. Pour this into the pot. Turn on your heat. Medium heat, and stir. That was good. Alright, next one we're going to do is the yellow one. Turn on the heat. Good. It's pretty. Okay, so next we are going to make the Jello. This Jello today, I'll be making a clear base Jello, and then we'll make a coconut milk base Jello. So the first Jello we're gonna make is a clear base coconut water Jello. So in the pot here, I'm gonna add in, this is agar. Go ahead and add this into the pot. Here I have some sugar and a pinch of salt in here. Add that in there. And into this, I'm going to add in some coconut water. You can either use fresh coconut water from fresh coconut, or you can buy it from the bottle. I'm just using the bottle today because it's easier. Go ahead and pour this in here. Turn on the heat, and we're gonna let that come to a slight boil just until you dissolve the sugar and the agar. And then once that's nicely dissolved, we're going to take off the heat, let it cool for about five minutes or so, and then we're going to go ahead and pour it over the Cendol. Okay, so this has come into a nice light simmer and boil. and the agar and the sugar has dissolved on the bottom. So this is pretty much done. We're gonna go ahead and take this off of the heat, let it cool for about 5 to 8 minutes as we set up our little Jello molds. So yeah, we'll turn this heat off and we'll set this aside. Here are the Cendols that we made earlier. I have soaked this in water and let it sit in the refrigerator overnight. The reason I do that is because it becomes a stronger Cendol, so it holds up pretty strong. Here I have my container I'm going to put in. Any rectangle container will work. You guys can use any mold you guys like, but this is what I'm using today so I can get a nice cut. Okay, so this container I'm just going to add in probably like a ladle of each color in here. So the nice beautiful fuchsia, magenta, and then we'll do a little bit of the green pandan flavor, and then we're also going to do the yellow. And then let's mix this around, so make sure you don't break it apart. So yeah, we can have it tricolor like that. Okay, so at this point we are going to add in the coconut jello mixture that we made here. This is the coconut water jello mixture that we're going to add in. It's cooled about 5 to 8 minutes, so it's better to use it while it's hot so the agar doesn't set up. So we are going to pour this in there. Beautiful. And then I'm gonna close this and let this sit in the refrigerator just until it's slightly set, and then we're going to finish it off with the coconut milk based jello on the top, so it has a nice you know, 2-layer jello effect to it. So yeah, we're gonna cool this in the refrigerator for about an hour or so, or until it's set, and then we'll come back and do the coconut milk jello on top. Okay, so this has been sitting in the refrigerator for about 1 hour, and it has set up pretty firm, so pretty nice and firm. Now we are going to do the coconut cream layer on the top. So let's get that started. Same thing, we're gonna have a pot right here. Going to add in some sugar to the coconut cream, some agar, a little bit of pandan leaf. Going to add in some coconut milk, some coconut water. I'm gonna heat that up and dissolve the sugar in the agar, and then we're gonna layer it on top. Stir this up and just wait until it comes to a slight simmer, and then we're going to take it off the heat and pour it over the clear coconut water jello. So this should be pretty quick actually. Okay, so this boiled nice and everything is dissolved. I'm gonna go let this sit for 5 to 10 minutes. Once it's nice and cool, we'll take the pandan leaf out, and then we'll pour it over the clear coconut jello. Okay, now we're going to add in the coconut jello that we made on top. All right, we're gonna close this up and stick it in the refrigerator for about 3 to 6 hours, or until it solidifies or it becomes a solid, and then you're pretty much good to go with the jello. So yeah, we'll stick it in the fridge until it's nice and firm. Alright, so the jello is nice and firm. It's been sitting in the refrigerator for about 2.5 hours, and it's nice and firm and cold. So now we're gonna flip this over and we'll see how it looks like, and we'll cut it into squares. Super simple. So we're gonna flip this over. I'm gonna loosen this up a little bit so there's some air going through it, and then we're going to flip this over. Ooh, nice. All right, so now I'm gonna divide this into half here. Cut it straight down. Nice clean cut. Another half down here. Then another half here. We'll do it. Another half here. So we get like, what, 8 pieces? Let's see. gosh, it's so pretty. Whoa. Pretty cool here. Here are the layers. You can see, pretty awesome. The coconut milk layer, the coconut water layer with the Cendol, colorful Cendol here. And then there's the coconut layer on top. And yeah, so you can enjoy it, cut it smaller pieces if you guys want to for easier serving, or you can just eat it like this. Super cute. Oh my gosh.